Yeah, so now, now the big trend is everybody's saying cardio is dead and treadmills are for hamsters. You see all the little things all over the place. Um, but let me just create a scenario for you. Let's say that let's say that I have a CrossFit training client, somebody who does just this crazy intense workout, and their workouts are like interval training but with weights basically. So they're training hard. Their diet is dialed in. They're eating about as low calories as they can manage, but then they're stuck. They have 5 more pounds of fat that they want to lose. So what do they do at this point? They can train more intensely, right? But then they're going to get overtrained. They can reduce their diet even further, but then they're not getting the nutrients they want. Really, their only option at that point is to introduce, a really mellow version of steady state cardio. So I can take that person, have them do 30 to 60 minutes of steady state cardio 3 times a week, and then within a few weeks, they will burn off that excess body fat because the energy balance will be in their favor. So that's one. So I agree with that. I agree that it is more time efficient, and I think there is a place for interval training. So it's a way of reducing the amount of time you spend in the gym to burn calories while you're training. So you would do like an interval session for a certain period of time to compress some calorie burning into a short period of time. But then once you fatigued the muscles quite a bit, that there is definitely room for steady state afterwards. Yeah, and the thing is too is that doing the high intensity interval training, which I do endorse, just I just don't think that it's just the end all be all of everything. But doing that, what it does is it actually releases fat from the fat cells. So it's very efficient at that. But it's not as efficient as using fat for fuel. You're basically using muscle glycogen when you're doing it. So what I recommend people do is do interval training for, 10, 15 minutes to release the fat from the fat cells, and then follow it up with just some really low intensity, steady state cardio to utilize that fat for fuel. Because what happens is if you release fat from the fat cells and you don't use it, then it gets redeposited back into your fat cells.
Yeah.
So it goes in the bloodstream back into the body fat stores.
Yes.
Right. And what a lot of people do mistakenly is they just go straight to the low intensity stuff. And that's where the criticism comes because the fat hasn't really been mobilized as well as it should to utilize that.